Hello everyone, Corbs here, owner of headshotdomain.net, bringing you another video tutorial. Today's video tutorial is on the file repository. Um, the file repository is a new script that replaces the existing downloads module. It's virtually the same thing, just updated code, cleaner, smoother, just overall better. Highly recommend using it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get off starting with showing you what it looks like, and then we're going to get into going right into the basic configuration. I'm not going to go over everything because most of it is self-explanatory, and then after that we're going to show you how to create a category and then add a new download, and show you some of the new features with this system since the very first release. So we're going to start off with taking a look at what it looks like. And as you can see, it looks very similar to how the downloads module was. Down here you have the list of categories. I have COD4 items, nothing in them just yet. Nuke Evolution block and modules, BB code, and these are subcategories. And this is the main category, so if I go into the main category, you'll see I have a bunch of files here. And you'll see the subcategories here. I can click on one of the subcategories, and there's the 6 right there. So now that you see how this is, and we have the downloads overview, let's go into the configuration. So let's go into the admin panel and take a look at this. Inside here we go into the module settings. This is the basic configuration location, and what you're going to want to do is set these up to your thing. Right here, choose which light box for image viewing. You have a choice of fancy box or color box. Both these are supplied with the download, or when you go to download, it does tell you you have to have these mods installed. So that's that. Enable developer mode. That is when you're installing a new file. There is a category called fixes. So if you want to have the fixes there, the fixes ability to put in what has been fixed, just put in yes. Otherwise, set this to no. I guarantee probably 95% of you that are uploading will probably want to have this just in case. So yeah, I feel it should be on at all times, so it's there. So we scroll down. I mean, you'll have like enable security code, admin can bypass the captcha, uppercase all table headers. That's going to be like this area, these things, the main titles. I say yes. For all the table cells, that's no. So if right here, this is one thing I did want to go over, the date format. Some of you guys may look at this and be like, okay, what the hell is that? Well, it's very simple. If you go to what is it, php.net, I think it's php.net, yep, and we type in date, and we just go down to date right here. As you can see, it's for PHP 4, 5, 7, it's in there. And here's the date format. Lowercase d does the month 2-digit with a leading 0. So I mean, that's how it's going to display the date, and basically each lowercase letter here, this is what it tells you it's going to do. And then down, if you scroll down further, it will show you some examples. Print something like Monday 8th of August 2005 at this time, and this is the code for that. And as you can see, like HIS, this is hour, minute, second, and then the capital A is going to be for AM or PM. So if we scroll up here and we look for the capital A, month, year, time, capital A, uppercase, anti-meridium, and post-meridium, or AM, PM. And over here it shows you the example. So capital A is that. So, I mean, it does tell you everything right here. Here's another example, FJ, comma, Y, space Y, comma, is going to give you March 10th, comma, 2001. So capital Y is going to be the full year, all 4 digits. Capital F and space lowercase j will give you, capital F will give you the name of the month, the full name, and J will be the 2-digit number. And it says G semicolon I, so it does hour, minute, and then he did lowercase a, so it's going to be lowercase AM or PM. So, I mean, this site will give you a bunch of different dates, and you can configure that to however you want it to display here. So, and then you have a little bit of control right down here with your theme, like files per row, how many files do you want per row. And note, rows are going across, columns are up and down. So it says how many files you want per row. The 2 themes I'm using on my site currently is Simple Black V2 and Agent Green, and I have that set to 2. And I believe you have 1, 2, or 3, so you can set how many you want to show. So, and then once you've done that and gone through everything here, just click Save Settings. Next thing you're going to want to do, I know you guys really want to get to add a file, but come over to Add a Category. What you want to do is, you're going to want to start off, if you have nothing, create a parent directory. And give it a name. If you want to have a color, you can do this right here, or just type in the hex code itself. Like if I want lime green, I would do the pound 00FF00, and that will give me lime green. So I can see that here. If I type in test, you'll see it's going to be a lime green. Now if I went to right here, you'll see it's a blue. And if I did just a FF00FF, that should be pink. Yep, there we go. And leaving it blank will just be the default color. Are public uploads to this category allowed? By default, it's set to no. I highly recommend you setting that to no. Don't allow people to download. To upload, sorry. Who is allowed to add a download? Since we have that set to no, this is not needed. But if we say had this set to yes, you would want to say, okay, you want to have it so it's administrators only. And then you would click save. Now, if just say you wanted to create a new subcategory, what you want to do is under this parent section, you want to come up and just say, okay, I want it under COD for items. No, let's just do it under programs. We're going to name this test underscore or space sub cat period. And we're going to give this a color of pink. So we're going to start off with the pound FF000FF. There we go. And we don't want public to be able to add anything there. So let's just click save. And now if I click on files and open a new link, we'll see that there's our new subcategory under programs. And if we come back to here, you'll see it right here under the category list that it is a subcategory here. And we can always edit or delete it. I'm going to delete it. And over here it will tell you if uploads are disabled or not. Okay, now that we have that all done, just say, okay, we got our categories done like I have here. Let's add a file. Okay, adding a file. First thing, active. By default, it's yes. If you set this to no, nobody can download it. If it's set to yes, people can download it. But today we're going to actually transfer over this mod I am hosting for Killer. And we're going to host, since I'm hosting it for him, we're going to put it inside here. So what we're going to do is click on title, and I'm just pasting in the Killer's K3 mod. Color, normally I don't do this for downloads, but since it is Killer's K3 mod, I am going to give it a color. I want the and as you notice, this uses lowercase apps. You can use lowercase or capitals. There is no such thing as an O in hex code. The O's are actually zeros. So, I mean, it could be lowercase or capital. Doesn't matter. It's same color. Version. Good question. What version is this? Version 1.63. 1.63. And we're going to add this under COD4 mods. Now, normally we would upload a file here. This is, you would give it a title, click choose file, select the file. This one is on my desktop, so right there, but the file size is too big. So this is an added feature, show local files. And these are the files that are uploaded onto this site. Well, before I go any further, I want to show you something. We open up the FTP, and as you can see right here, here's the file location. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I will be posting this. You'll see it right now underneath at the bottom of the video, the file path that you're going to need to upload the files to. So since this file is large, too large to use the regular PHP upload, because I've set my limits smaller, and this thing is 65.7 megs in size. What I did was I just dragged and dropped it into this file location. And the way this system works is it searches all these files and will only display the ones that are not in its database yet, meaning they're not attached to any downloads. So what we're going to name this is Killer's K3 mod server files. There we go. And then we click the plus to add. And as you can see, it will automatically put it into that listing right there. So now that we have that done, screenshots. Well, we come down here. Let me open up these current images because I do not have them on my desktop. I probably should have done that. So what I'm going to do is save image. I'm just going to save it to my desktop because after I upload, I'm going to delete this. Save image as dark matter. Save image as lightning. And some of you guys, if you don't know the history behind the K3 mod, some of you guys will know, and probably be questioning, why am I hosting this files for this kid? And it's because he apologized for what he did. Those of you guys that don't know, in the earlier version of this mod, he ended up putting in sorry, hold on. Okay, that's from the Black Hawk. I probably misspelt that, but I don't care. But he ended up building in basically an aimbot uh, bombot into the system. Would it if I help if I selected a file? And let's add in the next one, which is going to be dark matter. But he got caught doing it. He apologized for it. He admitted that he put it in. And he just basically apologized to everybody for what he's done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, come back in here, click that, paste as plain text, and adjust this. Here, I'm going to pause this and we'll pick up when I'm done filling out this area. Welcome back, guys. Sorry about for that little stop and delay. I knew this was going to take a while, so I decided to stop it and skip ahead a little bit, edit out some of the crap you didn't see or need to see. But as you can see, I pasted in all the information. I did all the theming, made what I wanted bold. So we scroll down and I did the fixes here. And then once you put in all that stuff for the fixes, and of course this is for the developer section, we're going to want the author, email, website. So of course I put in Killer because that's who's the author. That's his email. This is his link address to the site. Who is allowed to download? I always set to registered users. Minimum post hits 00. Show downloads to be updated. Well, it's not updated, it's new. So that's going to be set to no, and we click save. Now we've clicked save. Now we can scroll down, and since I did make it green, we can see it. And let's open that up in new tab and take a look. And as you can see, there it is. Looks good. Looks how I wanted it. And that's pretty much it. And as you can see right here, there is a rating system, 0 to 10. They can rate and comment on it. I'm going to rate it because I have played this mod quite a bit. And we're going to do a captcha there and click save, and there we go. And as you can see, it has a rating of 10 out of 10. That's because I rated, and there's the rates and comments down there. So, and here of course is all the images, and you can click on them to see them larger. So that is pretty much it. That's how you add a new file and whatnot. It's actually very simple. to add a file and whatnot. Of course, the local files is only for those extreme ones where you can't upload using the file uploader. Some of you guys may run into a problem that the file size is too small, and it has been discussed. If I come over here to Lonestar's site, and yeah, if you notice, I have a lot of Killer's post open because I was seeing if he still had his site up, since it's been many years since I've been there. But he has a thread over here. Somebody said that they were having issues, and then he comes up and says post max size, upload max file size. So what with that, you're going to want to come to and this is only for those that actually have access to this. Where is it? php.ini. Yes, I have a lot of backups just because I've been switching between 5.4 and 5.6 to see what needs to get changed and whatnot. So this opened up on my other monitor, so let me drag this over. And I think it's uploads underscore max. There it is right there. Upload underscore max underscore file size. And you're going to want to set that to whatever. I have it set to 64 megs. But you can set it to whatever you want. And there's more, of course. There's a link, php.net, upload max file size right there. So now that you know that, but see, that's only good if you have access to the php.ini file. If you don't, then it's pretty much worthless to you. I can actually delete these. So let's close that, let's minimize that, and let's come back here. So just adding a new file, of course, select where you want it to be, put in the information, title, live preview. If there's a live preview, put in a URL to it. Color, if you don't want color, then just leave it blank. Version, category, and of course, if you know it's too big for your upload system here, just to show local system. Just say if you're uploading something and you have multiple files for them to download. Here, let me go to my list of files and let me find one that is good. Now, as you can see right here, there's a blank one. This blank one is the one that we were just creating there. So I'm just going to delete that because, well, I'm not adding anything to that. So what we're going to want to do is, let's go to form news module. Here's a good example. Actually, I want to use the, let me do the image repository right here. I think it's the image repository I did it to. If I click on this, edit, yes. As you can see, I put in the files together. So you have the image repository, but also the jQuery updates. So there's both of them right there. So if, just say, I was just looking at it. Let me click on that. Opens up in a new tab. If they say, yeah, this is what I want, they would have to type in a CAPTCHA. Since I'm an admin, I bypass it. And they click download. As you can see, here's the downloads right here. Image repository, jQuery. Maybe a feature that Lonestar can do later on is maybe to allow us to add a required text or something. Maybe something that shows up over here or is separated by like a little couple of spaces and asterisk and it's in red. So you can set this and required files for this to work, or something, or give them the ability to type in whatever they want, and it will show up in red here, so they know. Currently, right now, I could probably just go to. Let me go to that image repository. Well, I can't edit this, but that's another option. Allow us to edit the titles. But you could probably put in jQuery required for the script. I guess you could do that. But I didn't think of it when I added it, so. But yeah. I forgot to add in the YouTube video, of course, from Lonestar's site, which I made. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So I hope this video helps. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at my website, headshotdomain.net, or you can go to Lonestar's website, lonestar-modules.com, and post over there. You could also reach both of us over at Nuke Evolution Extreme website. So hope this helps. Take care and good luck.